Hello everybody, we are back. Yes, we are back with more Ulala Idol Adventure. And today we are gonna be talking about Nunu. Yes, Nunu, as you can see on the screen right there. Regarding the Nunu base, yes, I got the pet finally. One chances, I got it. Alright, so I got the Nunu base now, and it's great that I can show you guys an example of the skills and the evolution of the pets and the usefulness. And as you can see on the top here, you can see the pros and cons regarding the pet, and I have some things that I need to clarify. All right, because on my last video regarding Nunu Biz that is arrived in the Chance Up event. Yes, it's on the Chance Up event right now, but however, there's one problem to that video is the skills. Yes, the skills apparently some people says that it is not armor resistance increased for you. This is actually wrong, but not from me, because it says that it is what do you call that, armor resistance. As you can see here, let's have a look at the evolutions here. Let's read this through again. Damage the current target by that 1.4 thousand of attack percentage, of course, and grant self 1 stacks of Eye of Truth. Grant self. So from that sentence itself, it kind of says to me that grants to me, which is me, the master. All right, the code master. But to some people, they say this is actually to the enemy, not to you, the master. Alright, so some people actually tested this, and some say that it is the developer's mistake for their description. So this is actually up armor piercing. Alright, armor piercing. This is not granting your character an armor resistance. So all this grants self 1% resistance out to 8% when reaching an 8 stacks. Additional gain, that gain is to other and to the enemy, not you. But armor resistance is more like armor piercing. Basically, you break down his armor even more. Okay, so there's a complicated part to be really precise, you know. Like okay, from this we kind of understand, like, okay, inflict 1 stack of soul flame on all enemies, which reduces the target armor. Alright, this is the passive. This is a passive, right? The previous we were looking at the skills, which is called Eye of Truth. For this one, it's called Soul Flames, which inflict on all enemies for 10 seconds. Alright, each stack reduces the armor by 1% until the battle ends, up to 12%. Alright, this stacks over time for every 10 seconds, but of course if you level them up, it's gonna be 6 seconds to more 6 seconds and 4 seconds, and so on until 12 stacks. Anyways, this is something that we understand, but however, when using the skill, alright, when Nunubis use the skill of the Eye of Truth, that means it reduces even more armor. Alright, that means some people say that actually this reduces more armor to the enemy. So that is super insane. That is crazy amount of insane of armor piercing. Alright, so I cannot verify this. Okay, I don't talk to the developers at all. This might be one of the worst description I've ever seen in Ulala, alright, by the developer, but I hope they fix this. Okay, I hope they fix this kind of thing. It's just it kind of misunderstood the first time I read it. So I just want to clarify the Eye of Truth is indeed not indeed, okay, 50% armor piercing and maybe armor resistant, but so far everybody says that it's armor piercing. So we're gonna go with that. Okay guys, we're gonna go with that. And now let's get into the major part. Alright, the rest of the things that we need to talk about. Alright, So first of all, let's go back to my pet, my Nunu, and let's get the evolution up. Right, so basically you can get the lucky stones, evolution stones from the lucky ruins. All right, so as you can see, I have four stones, and I can evolve Nunubis. Yes, do I not evolve more? No, I'm not right now. Okay, and also I want to talk regarding the usefulness of each class. Should Nunubis be which class is actually benefit to best fit Nunubis? Yeah, Nunubis, right? Not Nunu. All right, Nunu is that totally zero. There's nothing. All right, there's no power. It's just a normal size of lightning and a couple of high attacks, low symbols. Well, it's actually kind of high, to be honest, but compared to others, it's okay. The assist is a lot more, okay, but there's no skills. There's no skills at all. All right, there's no skills. So we're gonna evolve it. We're gonna evolve, and let's get the evolution stones up. And let's evolve my Nunubis. Yes, I was gonna say our Nunubis. All right, let's evolve it, and let's go. So the best thing about Nunubis, it is a 10 dark. So that is 100% awesome. How many dark pets we have already? Well, that's a lot. We have a lot. Okay, we have a lot. We got ball lightning. We got what do you call that? The Shadowmoon Wolf, and now Nunubis. Yes, Nunubis. So in the old meta, the top five is supposed to be Tiger Kid. It still is Tiger Kid, Shadowmoon Wolf, Tipsy Bunny Fairy, Cloud Piercing, and Ball Lightning. But now we have another one, Nunubis. Yes, why is it useful? Because of the armor piercing. Alright, we're gonna call it armor piercing now, which is to reduce the enemy's armor all the way down. Okay, so the effectiveness. Alright, so let's go through one by one. Again, so this is the stats. Everything increases. Of course, it's gonna be the same. Alright, it requires dark stones and a lot of lightning stones. Of course, it's lightning. Used to be lightning, and now this is all the stats. Everything's unlocked. It's basically the same thing as usual, and you have to grind your evolution stones using lucky ruins. The very normal part, but now I want to address that. The thing I want to talk about is how usefulness is the Nunubis in a team. Alright, I'm pretty sure a lot of players have seen top players playing with Nunubis already. Like they use Nunubis in 4-man team. Is it effective? Well, no one still know, because the description of this pet is still unknown. It's just complicated, right? But all I can say is that it is not much of variety. As you can see here, let's go back up. The cons for this is that it doesn't have a variety of skills. Like, it has a lot of attack. Okay, not gonna lie, it has a lot of attack skill. And the first attack is a current target, a single target. The second one is gonna be a channeling for all targets, all enemies. And the third one is channeling for to a singular target. Right, so basically 1, 2, all 4, and then 1, and then this is to all. So 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. All right, so again, this is a passive. The last one without the any of the look at that, the charging thing is basically this is the passive. All right, but now how usefulness is this? Okay, I just want to say this. This is not a variety kind of pet, and it does a lot of damage, and it does a lot of piercing. Okay, I know I'm kind of repeating myself this. Sorry about that. But let's look at Tipsy Bunny Fairy. Okay, let's look at Tipsy Bunny Fairy, which is a 10. Where's the where is the thing here? All right, it's a hard 10 light. So this is equivalent to Nunubis, which is a dark. So they are both competing against each other. They are very effective against each other. But no, I would say no, because Nunubis has more stats, more skills, variety of skills than Nunubis. Rather than just piercing the armor, reducing the armor, this is different. Alright, let's look at Drunk and Nunibis in a short way. Basically, it lowers the target hit. Okay, it reduces the enemy stats. Alright, pretty cool. And then let's look at the second one. Spin the bamboo and crit. During the guide, the master receive more crit damage. Receive crit damage, reduce second skill guide. So there's a lot more different skill to this. Alright, there's the variety of skill to this. Already the second one. Now the third skill, it inflict damage to all. So this is like a damage type of skill. Okay, that's pretty cool. We do already see like two kind of skills in the thing. Now for the passive, so successfully cast a special skill to instantly gain one layer of aura, which increases the caster attack by 5%, increases master block. So this is a lot of variety, so many different skill in just one pad, rather than just reducing armor, or gonna go attack and then go attack. No, this is different. Alright, there's so much different kind of debuff and buff from Tipsy Binary Fairy. Okay, so there's a difference between them. So if it's for tank, I would still recommend Tipsy Binary Fairy. However, this Nunibis is actually very good because it has a high attack. Okay, not gonna lie, it has a good attack, but it doesn't buff your attack. There's no buff at all. Alright, there's no buff. Alright, I have to change this skill. Actually, I have to change this. This is actually I already replaced it. Doesn't buff your attack. Alright, I need to take this out. Yep, that is gone. That is wrong. Alright, that's it. That's basically it. Reduces 1 pros. So this is all of it for Nunibis. Now for the warrior, is it recommended? Well, technically, because there's no buff this time, I would say no. Alright, warrior is not recommended for this because there's no support skill. Warrior needs a support skill because you're in the battle, you're in the front line, and you need a support skill, especially from Tipsy Binary Fairy, which increases your increases your armor, right? And Tiger Kid definitely is one of the recommendation for that. But Nunibis, okay, we're just gonna talk about Nunibis. Okay, Nunibis reduces the enemy armor, not increases the armor. So that is 100% no. Gladiator, or another no, never ever. However, Shaman, does it help? Because Shamans requires to heal, and yes and no. So it's a 50-50. A healer is a support class. Okay, Shaman and Druid is a support class. Their job is to heal your teammates, make sure they don't die. However, they still need the buff. So, but they also need to help your member, your team, to debuff your enemy so that they can kill the enemy much faster. So I would say this is a yes and a no. So you can choose. All right. You can decide on this. So I have to say that you can be yes and a no for a Shaman or a Druid because it is a support class. Alright, it is a support class, so it helps you to support your team by healing, and also help your team with reducing enemy armor. But of course, I won't 100% recommend this. I am not 100% recommending on the Shaman or Druid. Alright, it is still a bad cut. It's not a very good pad, to be honest. It's not a super good pad, but it has a lot of damage. That's a good thing. Now Mage is pretty weak. Okay, Mage and Warlock is super soft, super weak, and they need a couple of buff to increase their power, their attack power, their basically skills power and such more. And this doesn't even give them. Nunibis doesn't even give them a single one. So 100% no. I don't really give it. I don't recommend this at all. Alright, power wise definitely, but I would rather go with a pad that actually gave boost to attack rather than just being the having the pad doing all the damage itself. Okay. Alright, now onto Hunter. Now Hunter and Assassin are DPS type. They are dealing tons and damage, just same as Mage and Warlock. Okay, it's the same as Mage and Warlock. However, they do need a pet that deals a lot of damage and a pet that buff their damage. So to me, I would say it's a no. Yes. So from all what you can see that you can disagree with me or agree with me. It's up to you to decide, but this is my recommendation that in your team you should at least maybe have one Nunobis if you have, alright, but not to your hunter or your DPS. But if you don't have any other pets, then yes, you can go with Nunobis, alright. But this is my recommendation. If your class can, your team can choose different kind of pets, this is what I'm gonna go with, alright. Warrior, no. A tank, never. Shaman, a healer, yes, because it helps you buff. It's a support class to help you to debuff and buff your ally and enemies. DPS, no, because they are the one dealing all the damage. Okay, they are the one focusing heavily on their damage so that they can bring down the enemy. And one more thing I need to clarify: Eye of Truth, or what is this? Soul Flames does not stack. Okay, this means if every single one in your team, alright, every single one of team has a Nunobis, alright, it won't be a different buff. It will not it will be how do I say this? Basically it is all in one skill, alright. So basically if you're targeting a tank, okay, let's say for example 4 team of Nunobis and targeting one tank, is the tank gonna have does the tank gonna have one buff or 4 buff of Nunobis? Well, the answer is 1. So it does not stack. So the maximum you can do is until 12 stacks, and that's it. Basically, if 4 of the team has Nunobis, it's just gonna increase the armor even faster, right? Even quicker. So basically, takedown is gonna be much more quicker. I can see this very effective in the in the early stage of the game. However, in the late game where players are super strong and the armor is super heavy, in the late game they would not really go with 4 Nunobis. But we will see though. We will see how the developers gonna change this. But as for right now, they don't stack. They do not stack at all. Okay, these 4 skills, these skills will not stack from 4 from Nunobis. So basically they won't have a stack. So how does I have a feeling they are supposed to stack. Okay, they stack, but it's not they are not a separate skill. Okay, maybe I written down this wrongly. Alright, does they stack but not divided? Okay, I might have to choose the word correctly. Actually, I'm just gonna say it doesn't stack. Okay, I'm just gonna say does not stack. Basically, it doesn't. It stacks. No, it stacks. Okay, you know what? It stacks. All right, I made up my mind now. I'm sorry about that. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. But maybe I need to ask a few tips regarding the developers on the description, huh? But anyways, yeah. So basically, it stacks. Okay, sorry to confuse you guys. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Sorry. So it stacks. This is 100% tested already. All right, it stacks all together. However, it won't have a divided, different kind of skills. So basically, it's gonna just have one of the skills, Soul Flames, and that's it. And Eye of Truth, all together in one. They're not gonna be divided. Okay, they're not gonna be divided. They're all in one. So for Nunobis, instead of just 1%, it's gonna be 4%. All right. So that's basically what I mean. Okay. So yeah. All right. That's basically about it. You guys can have a look of the the class again and the skills pros and cons. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Alright, stay safe, peace, and see you everybody.